Yeah.
What the hell happened to my computer? Oh, yeah, turn
Okay.
back on.
I believe that we're rolling out there to the folks. I think that we're live. Let me know how the audio is. If there's any audio issues out there, folks, you can just put it in the chat, and I'll be paying attention to that. Let's see. It looks like we're live here. All right. Welcome back to the show. I hope you guys have some guns, because right now I don't have any guns at my fingertips other than what I carry on me. So I'm gonna have to go to Babyface and Walt. There you go. There you go. Babyface.
I have a mystery solved today, and it involves CZs.
Oh boy, CZ Mysteries, and Babyface is 320. There you go.
Muff one.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah.
Muff? Muff? Did you say Muff? You got me excited.
This is a 320 that is currently in fighting form and ready to come back to its.
Oh, that looks. I was about to say that looks somewhat familiar to me.
It's ready to come back to somebody's owner. It has a new extractor, and we're ready to test.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So we are broadcasting live off of Utreon. That way, we could actually handle guns. If Lola is so kind to bring me something here, I'll have some stuff to show off to you guys. So if you're listening to this on audio and you want to join us live, Utreon/Who Moved My Freedom podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, because we put it up on YouTube the next day, because YouTube will not let us hold guns and go live, which is a travesty and a crime and a violation of all our rights.
That just ain't right.
Yeah,
it ain't right.
It's just not right. So there you go. That being said here, I think we're probably good and ready here. Let me press the button and get this all kicked off.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, so here we go. We are live. Let me get the guys loaded in. There you go. There's Papa Face P joining us.
Not
right
yet.
there.
Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Not yet.
No, you're a Papa. When the bun is in the oven, that's official.
Not yet. Not yet. Not
No instincts. No Papa-ly instincts kicking in yet.
Don't. You know,
Really?
God
Nothing's
forbid,
changed?
don't. But you know, don't. count
Yeah,
them
I'm with
chickens.
Walter here.
Oh, I see. I see. That's true. That's
No,
true.
no.
You know.
Okay. All right. That's official. Okay. Walter is also joining us here. Walter Face Papa Face P. I don't know. There you go.
Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Tomahawk.
Jones.
Tomahawk Jones, yeah. There you go. All right, we are live. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. Let's do the jazz hands. Get the jazz hands going. It is episode 923 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. This is FreeForAll Monday with Walter of Safety Harbor Firearms. As I said, there he goes. Boom. Walter's here. And also Patrick Babyface P. Senior.
Senior.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, I mean, there's going to be a short that's, there's going to be a thanks, Lola. Look, Lola brought something for me. There you go. Let's see who knows what that box is. Okay, Lola,
That's
obviously.
a fancy box. That's a Hudson.
That's,
No,
that's a Maxim 9, isn't it?
Oh, damn it, you
Oh.
gave it away, Patrick. There you go.
Another fancy pants gun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll show that off here in a second. Couple of things going on here. Shout out to everyone out there. Appalachian Gunrunner says, "Gotta love Utreon for the Gorn." That's right. You know, that's a cool thing. It's not the most important thing. Yeah. See, now I could take something out. Look at that. Come on. There you go. That's the RoboCop gun. Look at that. That's so awesome. You know what? Sometimes I forget I own this thing.
I haven't seen that thing in a long time.
Yeah, look at that, man. Did you do a video on this, Patrick? I don't remember.
I don't know that I ever have. I forgot you own it. I need to. No, it's a good video to do a good gun to do a video on. I've never done that.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna add that to my list.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. So, by the way, on last week we only did FreeForAll Monday, and then I think we're going to do Tuesday and Wednesday, but I was so out of it, man. On Tuesday, I was blowing up the throne. You guys don't know. It
Really?
Was,
No, did you eat
it
something
was fun.
bad?
I don't
What
know.
was that?
I don't know. It just hit me from that day, and just would not stop. I didn't know I had that much to give.
There is something going around up here because there have been multiple reports of stomach issues. I had it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
My aunt had it same. It was right after 4th of July for us, but I have heard reports of horrible things happening to bowels.
Yeah, the funny thing is Lola wound up having something going on also, but she had to do a colonoscopy, which that's never fun, like doing the prep for that. And after she did it, she like, that's a good time for you to get hit with something. So she actually got.
You don't want to eat anything.
Yeah, she got pretty sick after that because she was going to go to St. Augustine with me, and she didn't go because she was just not in any kind of
is that
shape.
why the audio was so terrible at Sam's?
I did the best. I did
Wow.
I did the best I could do. Yeah.
I mean, I was listening to that and I was like,
It wasn't that bad.
well.
There was a little bit of an echo. What I should have done was just turn the volume down on everything, and then so there wouldn't have been any echo. And as long as people were hearing us, it would have been fine. So I'll take the blame. It's all I had to do. I had to bleed my own blood. Let's put it that way.
No, it was I shouldn't be that way. I won't say it was terrible, but it was.
That's okay.
It wasn't pleasant. Okay.
Listen, what I'm doing is that YouTube is trying to force us. I don't know if we should get into this immediately. Into stuff. No, let's do what we traditionally do. It's
Okay.
Monday. I'm gonna check in with you guys. Who should we shoot? Papa Face P had the big news.
Nothing.
So,
I did nothing over the weekend. Marley worked. I didn't even go to your house on Sunday because I was going to go do some shooting. I walked outside and went and drove and got coffee, and I was like, "It's just too hot. I don't want to go over there."
Yeah.
So I came home. I did laundry. I cleaned the house. I put dishes away. Put some more in the dishwasher, and just made a day of working around here. That's all I did this week.
yeah, that's not a crime. Nothing wrong with that. I was wondering what happened. I was like, I wonder if Patrick made it over there.
Nope. No, it was hot. It was just really hot.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not ready for winter. I am ready for fall.
Oh, I'm ready for winter tomorrow.
Yeah. So what was up with you,
I don't like
Walter?
the dark.
You-
I hate the dark
You hate the dark?
of winter. I don't like the dark of winter, but I like the coolness of fall.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought the dark was your buddy. That's what I was going to say. But
Get out of here.
you know which dark I'm talking about.
I do. I've talked to him in a while.
Yeah, didn't you speak to him that day when you were out here? Do you remember the last time when you guys were here on the range and Joe shooting gallery?
Yeah,
he was on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes. So, Walter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are
you up to?
Okay, I gotta go back to the beginning of the middle of last week. I'm sitting in my space and minding my own business, and my son comes in with this kind of shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh no!
And he goes, "We got to go get it. We got another recovery. We got to go get something." And I'm like, "What?" He's been wanting to buy a police interceptor. And what he's been wanting to buy is
yeah.
Oh,
I'm playing it right now. I'm playing the video.
Wow.
Yeah, in Holden of Australia, which is an Australian Chevy, build these Chevy Impalas and imported them in this country primarily as police interceptors. So it has the aluminum LS engine, huge front seat, huge back seat. It is really spacious inside, and they're got all the high performance parts and stuff.
Yeah.
And he bid on one and he won it. So on Friday, we drove up to Camden County, Georgia, which is just inside of Georgia on 95.
That's a serious
Okay,
lock
so
right
that's-
there.
That's not that far. I was wondering how far you had to go.
Yeah.
No, that's north of Jacksonville. Not too bad.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So we get up there, nice little county place. A couple women in there working. They took care of us, talking and everything. We got on our back, and the car's running, and the guy had hosed off the windshield, and so I didn't think anything of it. We hopped in it. Let's go get some gas. So we head down to the gas station, a few miles down the road. Fills it up. He turns it off. He fills it up. Go to start it. Row. And I'm like,
Dead battery.
I'm like, not again, because the last recovery mission was an epic one too. So, we messed with it. We tried to jump it. First, we had to find the battery. We didn't even know where the battery was in the thing. It's in the trunk. So, we had to figure out how to open up the glove box too, by the way. Mm-hmm. So, which didn't open with the key. So we tried to jump it. Didn't really make any big difference. Finally, we came. Let's go get a battery. About a mile and a half down the road, we got a battery from an O'Reilly's. Went back, stuck the new battery in. Rode.
Oh
no! Like, you gotta be effing kidding me. So
you guys walked down the road, or you had a set? Well, someone had a different vehicle.
We had the Suburban with us.
Oh, okay.
So we put the jumper cables back on from the Suburban. He tried it again, and finally he held the key longer, and it went and it fired up and it went.
So bad starter, maybe?
Well, probably yes. So he bought another one, but we drove all the way home, didn't turn it off. Got home. It's at the shop in the parking lot. I said, Will, try it, see if it starts. Boom! Fired right up. I said, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it knew.
What year is that? What year is that one?
It is a 12.
It's a 12. Okay, so it's like it's 10 years old.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass. That's like a new Mad Max vehicle right there, man. That's the Interceptor is what Mad Max had, right? I mean, just an older Interceptor, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's whole groups on the internet that just do these cars and stuff. It's kind of one of those clicks, Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was full on, all the stickers from the sheriff's department, right? Mm-hmm. The cattle pusher bumper and the whole 9 yards, no lights on top or anything. Yeah. We're cruising down 75 and people come racing up on the side, and all of a sudden,
and then you're
the popo. You should have gone blues and twos on people. Did you guys know how to turn stuff on?
No. The lights were all gone. Gone.
Yeah, because someone, DCG44s is asking you. He says, I was surprised they left the graphics. Did they pull the lights and stuff? Can't have that in Texas.
Yeah, I mean the graphics, the big star sticker was actually one big decal, and it peeled off pretty easy. But the little letters and stuff, they're a pain in the effing ass to get off. You got to use a heat gun and scrape them, and it's not an easy process. Mm-hmm. So I helped him Saturday take out the divider. It had the interior divider, the roll bar thing, take all that out. Helped him scrape off the letters on one side, and it was hot as all get out on Saturday down here, by the way, too. I was going to work on my van. Mm-hmm. I was going to work on my van, but it was
hot everywhere, man. It was freaking.
Oh yeah. And then also Saturday, this Tomahawk, which I purchased the original handle and the head and the sheath that came with it a few years back. It's made overseas, probably made in China. First time I used the Tomahawk, the handle broke.
It's the one that broke. It snapped.
The one that came with it snapped off.
Oh yeah.
No, that was that throwing shovel.
Isn't that that was the throwing thing that we got from somewhere.
Yeah.
Broke
that came from Cold Steel, China.
Okay.
So this I was cleaning up I was picking up in the shop, and I came across this, and I said, you know what, I'm finally gonna get a Tomahawk handle for it. So I looked on the interweb, and I looked, and finally I found this company, American Tomahawk, who makes American-made Tomahawks.
I like their logo.
That sells the replacement handles.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to order this Tomahawk from American Tomahawk with a sheath, we're talking between $180 and $200.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay. This is 20-something when it came, the original one. This handle was 36 shipped.
Okay.
So, but I sprung for the better handle, and I think I made a wise choice because it went on really nice. So now I got to make me a sheath or find a sheath. And
You got to make something you could put on your, like a back sheath or something like that for that.
Well, I'm thinking this will be perfect for the van too, because this can be you can use this for recovery, busted windows, and if you need to dig somebody out of a car or something like that. So.
Yeah, you got to figure out something to lock it in. Couple of questions. Flying Rich wants to know how much the car was, and 42 Chilled wants to know how many miles. By the way, shout out to Flying Rich. We're going to talk about Flying Rich in a second.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to Rich. Answer the questions first.
Okay. Answer the question. Stay on topic.
How much was it?
I'm not even finished with the weekend yet.
Okay, but how much was it? People want to know.
I think the car was 5,500, something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That's good.
And it has 170.
170.
So it's a little high on the mileage part.
Oh yeah.
That's
a lot of miles.
Yeah, I mean, for 10 years. So they would For 10 years,
varies. I mean,
for 10 years they were doing like 17,000 miles a year. Then
I don't care how many years. It's 170. That's a lot of miles.
But how good is that engine? How far is that engine good to?
Well, my Suburban, which has a cast iron LS, right now has 200,000.
Okay.
So, but let me tell you about that county. That county is the first county on 95 when you come into Georgia.
Mm-hmm. And
as soon as we crossed into Georgia, there was the Popo. So those guys, guys are running. Those guys are running speed all the time in that county.
Do not speed through Georgia. No. I promise you, they don't mess around.
If anybody's doing that right now, the people at the county told us the whole state is running they're doing a speed thing right now in the whole state of Georgia. So
every day is speed day in Georgia, man. I think we were talking the last time we did a show. Weren't we talking about how Boozy Badass got pulled over in Georgia? Did we?
I think so. Boozy Badass.
Yeah, Boozy Badass. That's the guy who said, "Don't cut off his pee-pee, man."
Oh yeah.
He got pulled over in Georgia and he's all mad. And I was like, bro, everybody
don't speed through Georgia.
Everybody gets pulled over in Georgia.
Every time we would go up to Knob Creek and we cross into Georgia, every one of those major smaller towns along the interstate, along 75 going north, there'd be cops sitting someplace.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money. That's the only way they make the money.
Yep.
It's sad. It's a shame, but
I mean,
he's happy with it. He's gonna take it all, back to civilian stuff. And they came all the way back with no mass airflow sensor, because that's when you look at the air filter, you have the air filter, then you have your mass airflow sensor, then it goes into the engine, and that whole section was missing. It seemed to run all right.
Do they normally take that out?
No.
Okay.
No.
Huh.
No.
Somebody popped one out of there. Someone needed one.
I don't know what happened, but
yeah. But he's gonna. Is he gonna put like? Is he? So that has a supercharger or does not have a supercharger?
No, it does not. No. He's talking about it. Talking about it. They make a water cooled supercharger for that engine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's talking right now.
It's probably not expensive either, because I know that there's a company that makes a supercharger for the R8, and they sent me an email the other day that it was on sale for like $20,000.
That's all?
I was like, yeah, it will stay on sale. It's gonna stay there. I think that's just that's just for it. That's not for putting that on.
Yeah, that's for installing it or nothing. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure by the time you put that on, it's like $30,000. Yeah.
So inside, once we got into the trunk, I was looking around, and I see this mount up there. It's got the mount for the AR-15 up in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And,
I'm on board with this.
And then I'm rooting around some more, and I found a couple of 223 rounds and some Photocab.
We know what they were using.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
a common
40 cal.
Yeah, that's a common law enforcement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. I think that's. Is he gonna bedline it? Are we doing some?
I don't think he's gonna bedline it. I think he was talking. He wants to make it red instead of black.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
He was talking about.
Has he ever painted a whole car?
No. You can. He's talking about using not a bedliner and not a wrap, but it's a liquid you can put on.
Oh, the spray on the
that you can remove it when you want to too.
Yeah,
It's
dip.
not- it's not-
Okay.
Dip.
I know.
Dip
It's
your
like
car.
it's like a liquid wrap.
a plastic dip.
Yeah,
Dip.
dip your
yes.
car thing. But you know what, man? That car's gonna look so badass stealth. Don't make it like a red. Come on.
It's got 18
How
inch
about-
wheels, and
You know what? How about
What engine is in it? How much power does that thing have?
it's the all aluminum.
Is it an 8?
It's
Oh
a
yeah.
V8, right?
The Holden.
There's the V8.
Holden, I guess Holden Australia, they like to build V8s, so it's got the aluminum LS.
the supercharger for that is probably what, a couple grand? I don't know. Someone
have
out there
no
will know
idea.
better
I
than
have
me.
No idea.
Yeah. But imagine, you know what I think would be badass? OD green. Come on.
Yeah, or flat
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you seen the?
yeah.
Yeah.
They make a charger in that flat.
Yes.
It was a flat like army green, and it
Yeah.
looks awesome.
I
It was
think
at
I've
the,
seen one of those, yeah.
It was at the car show last time we were there. The God, what's the name of that car show?
Is it
Kissimmee.
Cars and Coffee
Auction.
or something? Oh, okay.
No, the auction. I was at the auction.
Oh,
Meekum
okay.
auction last time we were there.
Okay. Oh,
It
Meekum,
looked
right.
sweet with black accents around, flat black accents around the outside. It looked awesome.
Yeah.
But once we popped that divider out the back of that thing, I sat in the back there and I said, if there's a model of Lexus that's like that. When you crack, we rode one in Vegas and it was just a car, but they use them as limos because the back seat is so gargantuan. You know, it's like,
Really?
yeah, it's really nice. So, and luckily it didn't have like the fiberglass back seat in it, the puke seat, but
yeah.
that wasn't there.
Are those?
They're not arresting anybody. They're ticketing
Tickets.
people on the interstate. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
Are those all-wheel
Yeah,
drive? Are those all-wheel drive or no?
No, that's
No.
rear
Okay.
wheel drive. Rear wheel.
Okay.
Rear wheel. Yeah, the Holden shut down in Australia a couple years ago. Chevy shut it down, I guess. But
They still. I mean, Chevy uses that to develop a lot of stuff. When they developed the C8 Corvette, the mule vehicle for it was the Holden pickup truck.
okay.
They built it so because that way it was easy to make it look to put the engine in the back of that pickup truck
Yeah, and make it look like a truck.
Yeah, make it look like a truck, and no one knew what they were testing for a long because they put a lot of development into that. But if you go, I think I've seen it somewhere in person. I think Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that the Corvette Museum had that. I think I saw that in the Corvette Museum.
That's cool.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go see. Go back and see if I could find it. So Flying Rich. What is it? Something he's saying about Richard Monder. By the way, when I did the live from Sam Andrews, Richard Monder was on. So shout out to him. Okay, should we talk about Flying Rich and what he's been getting up to? Should we talk about that, you guys? Following Flying
Sure,
Rich?
I mean,
he was blowing up. He was blowing up over the weekend. Flying.
but why?
Well,
I kept joking with him, and his Indian crowd got excited. That's what it was. The Indians.
Oh.
I said, and then when he was going up, and all of a sudden it's paused.
Lord.
I said the power must have went out in Mumbai, and
So I don't know. Rich has probably spoken about this already on his stuff.
oh yeah.
But what I know is the last time Rich was on, I think he was on the podcast with Joe, Shooting Gallery New England. I remember telling him after, one of the things that YouTube has kind of like changed their policy. It's not an official policy anywhere, I don't think. But I don't think it's out there. I think they announced something, but I saw Jeremy of the Quartering said that now YouTube wants you to do 3 YouTube shorts a day if you want to grow your channel. Which is kind of nuts. It's not easy to do that kind of crap.
I could easy.
Shorts are not a big deal. Shorts are not a big deal per se, but if you're doing other things, that kind of like throws your day off. That you got to figure out getting these 3 things up and do everything for them. But anyway, I told Rich about that, and I guess he was doing that and doing other stuff, and something kind of took off because I think Rich was like 6K subscribers. And then all of a sudden, like in 24 hours, he was 10, and then he was 20. I think at the height. He can definitely chime
Yeah,
in
but
and tell.
I was watching when that was all going on,
Hmm.
and it was like, I mean, no, you look at it and you go, it makes no rhyme or reason. What? I mean,
Yeah. It
it,
seems like something else was happening there as well. I think when I was talking to Rich today, I think it could have been like a perfect storm that he was doing stuff. Rich has a lot of videos on his channel,
yes, yes, yes.
and he was doing this thing that YouTube has changed the algorithm. I think it's kind of obvious that they have changed the algorithm for that, and then maybe for some other reason, you know, something else happened there. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, they suggested it to the group in Mumbai, and
Right.
boom, next thing you know.
He says he's
Hey,
15.7K right now, so he came down a little bit, which seems like because YouTube will actually hold you from getting subscribers, right? You guys know how YouTube works. So if all of a sudden you start going up real fast, they'll actually hold back things.
They'll throttle you.
Well, they won't give it to you until they verify it. So if all of a sudden you added 10, 20, 100,000 subscribers, they won't make it official there until they go in and verify it, typically. So they don't pull back. But sometimes it happens that for some reason, maybe your subscribers jump up, and when they take a look at it, if they think it's bots, they'll start taking stuff back. So I think we've seen something like that happen. And of course there's going to be people who probably say, okay, well, Rich bought, maybe he bought subscribers. I asked him, he said no. I believe Rich is,
well,
I don't think he would do something like that. I don't think he would spend money to do that kind of thing. It's possible that someone else did it, because you don't have to be the person that owns the channel to do that.
Yeah, anybody can go buy it.
Yeah, but
well,
it's detrimental to you. It's not a good thing to do. Go ahead. Well, what was your question?
On YouTube, I'm asking because I don't know.
Mhm.
On YouTube, is it like Instagram where these companies are at, hey, we can get you subscribers,
Yes.
blah 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 blah. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
but it's not a
But
good
on
thing
you-
to do. It's not a good thing to
I
do.
mean, on you, I
Mhm.
mean, if you've got 5,000 and you go to 15,000, that's a little bit more.
It'll get flagged. They will flag you, and then they will look, and whatever they can verify as bots, they will peel back. So, and if you do that often enough, YouTube will even start doing other stuff to you. Yeah. So, but I mean, am I wrong on that, Patrick? I think that people could just go out there and do it to you if they want to.
I'm sure they could. I've never
Yeah.
dealt with it, so I don't know.
You know,
I'm sure.
yeah.
I mean, it's. I assume you don't log in with an account. You just tell them, "Hey, go subscribe to this." And
Yeah. Or, for example, you'll see them go, and all of a sudden they'll have the bots looking at a video. So you'll see videos come out, and companies do that a lot. And not the creators don't do it, but the creator might make a video that a company likes, and that company's like, oh, we got to get that video up, and they pay someone to push that up. But that's not a good thing for the creator, because
it's not
YouTube,
real. It's easy to, like, if you look at, there's a certain company that we worked for where you can look at their subscriber history and their interactions, and you can see that the people subscribing to their channel aren't giving interactions. They'll post a video and get 5 comments. With 80,000 subs, yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work. So
yeah,
it's easy enough to tell.
Yeah, so it's not. It's the point I'm trying to make here. People don't realize this. It's not within the control of the content creator. Anyone could do this. Sometimes companies do it. Maybe someone could have done it out of like malice or something like that. But it
Weird
affects
thing to waste your money on.
it affects the creator.
I was
though.
gonna. That scenario, just I think about it's like somebody's gonna spend money to build, just to mess with you. Okay, if you go up 20,000, but you fall back down to 10, and you started at 4, you're still ahead.
So in the van world, this didn't happen for subscribers, but in the van world, I did a video for a company, on a van that this company builds, right? And the company went and did something like that with the views, and I was like, please don't ever do that again, because ultimately when YouTube sees that, they blame all that on the creator.
You're associated with it.
Yeah, so I asked them not to do that again, because I would rather my channel just grow and do what it needs to do. So I'm just saying that to illustrate that could happen. Rich says, Hank knows how cheap I am. The views on today's show are not much different than a week ago. And he says, I was
That's
thinking
something artificial is happening.
Yeah, he says, I was thinking
Yeah.
Mr. B shouted me out. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop, Rich. It's all about the SHTF 50. Sorry. Boom.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
okay, Walt.
You're welcome.
Did you
You're
go?
welcome.
Did you go and pay some company?
Go watch that video.
Yeah, exactly.
Just that one video.
I think the video on Rich's channel that was big was a thing about.
It was just a short.
Yeah, wasn't it a short
Just
about Coley
making
Noir?
fun of Coley and
Yeah,
Noir.
yeah,
That was all it was.
Trolling.
Trolling, no, yeah.
Yeah, Rich will
It's amazing.
troll.
You don't know. You never can predict what's going to be popular.
Yeah. By the way,
You know,
Rich
that's a
will
good example.
troll
I
the
mean,
shit out of you. By the way, Rich will troll you.
Some of the shorts I did a short that day when you said, "Oh, they're doing 3 shorts." You want you to do 3 shorts a day. I quickly grabbed just 3 little clips of video that I had on my phone.
Look at that.
Boom,
See
boom,
that
boom,
video
boom.
right there? That short on Coley Noir is 171K views.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
went viral in its own little short sense because shorts have their own little like lifespan and whatnot.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Well, and they get promoted too. I would imagine they get popped up in that short.
Yes. Yeah. If you get into
By the way,
outfit short
Noir,
content.
I have nothing to do with Rich trolling you. I don't even know. I guess Rich is.
Hey.
I've never even looked at this thing. I didn't realize he
Look.
used all this footage from Noir also.
You know, there's
That's
that that
fine.
saying.
Yeah.
All whether it's good or bad, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Coleon, it's all good.
Yeah. No, it's all
more
good.
your names out there, the better it is. It doesn't matter.
I don't think
what-
anybody's arguing that.
Yeah, I don't think Noir cares about that. So there you go.
It's fair use anyway. So
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Yes, it is fair use. So there you go. But yes, Rich will he will troll you though. He's trolled everyone. I saw something that he was trolling John. So if you see Rich trolling John, he will troll. He will
See
troll.
what he says? The SHTF 50 shorts are of 100K.
Really?
Wow.
Hold on, I didn't see that.
I know my shizits. Don't be
Let's
laughing
see.
at me.
People like the word 50 cal. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah.
SHTF
Oh
50
look at
is
that.
also
Look
a
at
thing.
yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if we could throw it up here. So I will. Let's see. Right there. Come on. Do this right. Okay. So boom. Yeah, that's 101K right there.
So you know what I got to do? I got to
No,
do
that's
some.
no. Actually, that's not
That's not
SHTF
the one.
50. No, that's an AK thing. Where is the SHTF 50? Okay, I don't believe you saw this thing, Walt.
No, that's what.
Oh, there it
Rich
goes.
said.
There it goes. No, it's 109. Oh, Rich has got some big. He actually has several big.
Shorts.
Yeah, he's got-
YouTube
Yeah.
wants the shorts game.
Yeah, he's got. So here it goes. This is the one right here, and that is 109.
See,
Yeah. So there you go.
you're welcome.
So Rich is a baller. I mean, come on. He's a YouTube baller. What gifts do you guys want from Rich now that he's rolling in the YouTube money? Do you guys have any requests? Come on.
I want my Rolex still, but I'm waiting till 100,000. I promised Marley I'd wait till 100,000. So
Oh, okay. So you're saying that
Oh,
you're going to say no to a Rolex from Rich?
no, but if I get a free Rolly, I'll take a free Rolly. You know.
all I want is peace on earth.
Oh, please. Okay.
Good luck with
whatever.
that.
Oh, whatever.
I'll take something real over something that'll never happen.
Right. Peace on earth. Okay.
Peace on earth, goodwill to man.
Yeah. So I hope that whole thing works its way out for Rich. But regardless of that, hey, he's doing good on there. So shout out to him.
You know, Rich, I said, how much does it cost me to get another 400 subs so I can break 1,000 on Dirtfoot Racing? Come on, what's it gonna take, Rich? I just want a couple. I'll trade you. I'll trade you a can of ammo for 400 subs. Come on.
So listen, Walt. If you said it's easy to throw up the 3. So right now, I'm running the experiment. I don't know if Patrick is, but I'm running
I know you
it.
started doing shorts. You have
Yeah.
I don't play the YouTube game. I do what I want when I want,
Yeah.
whenever
I'm
I want.
gonna-
That's
I'm gonna try to get on the 3 a day thing, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to do it.
So
Even
here's-
if it's some silly shit, I'm gonna get on some 3 a day. So.
So here's what. Yeah, actually, Rich has some very big shorts. I didn't realize he had that many shorts that were big. So I would say there's definitely for that. There's some.
Rich has some big
Listen,
shorts.
he's got big shorts, big shorts, and flip flops. So with YouTube, I think what YouTube is looking for is for you to do 3 shorts a day, and do a live probably at least once a week or something like that, because they want you to use. See, here's what all these companies want. All these platforms want you to use their platform.
Yes, yeah. No, they want to keep you. They want to maintain your eyes on it because that equals dollars. Eyes on their platform equals dollars. So
yeah. And YouTube is saying to its content creators, well, we don't want you to split your time with us and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Spend all your time working for us over here. Otherwise, we're not going to do shit for you. And I think it's wrong. I agree with Patrick. I'm running the experiment to see if it does something. And I'll tell you guys, with Stranger Palooza, where I do the vans, I was putting shorts up there, and it was okay up until one of those shorts did really well and took off. And what I noticed is it killed everything else. Everything else crashed. So I deleted the shorts over there, but I didn't take them off of Hank Strange. Well, 2 weeks ago when this was supposed to have started, I noticed that Stranger Palooza, that was doing better, started coming down, and Hank Strange, which was sucking all the time, went up because there were still shorts on it. So...
Well, you got to keep your shorts on, man. They don't like you when you take your shorts off. You're scared of when you take your shorts off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyways,
yes.
There's 2 things I'm worried about with this. One, it is a time suck, right? Because if you have other things going on, you're doing this, and even though it seems like, oh, this is easy, you could just throw it up there and walk away from it, it's distracting you throughout the day. And the other thing I worry about is people who look at my stuff. I know people who look at Patrick's stuff, or even with you, Walt, they want more out of us than 30 seconds or 40 seconds or 50 seconds.
Yeah, well, once you start feeding the beast, you got to keep feeding it. So,
is it worth it though? Is it worth it? What do you think, Patrick? Do you think it's going to be worth it or not?
For me, it's not at all. If you look at, I make like $32 a month off YouTube. Fuck that. I can. $32 is like.
That's coffee. What are you talking about?
That's an hour's. That's less than an hour's worth of work on my full-time job.
How much coffee is that, Patrick? That is at least 2 cups of coffee.
I buy Dunkin', so Dunkin' coffee's like $2.50, $3. So that's a lot of coffee. 10 coffees. But no, it's. I could use that time and put it elsewhere. That the jigs. By the way, if anybody wants an MP5 welding jig, I have plenty of them to sell. They take me about 15 minutes to knock up on the lathe, and I make much more money doing stuff like that. So
yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. Skivvy Waver says, if I see it's a short, I don't watch. Armin and Access says pants shorts. 42 Chill says nuke all short.
in response to that is, I'll put up some short little video. I know it might not be that exciting. I'll get 40, 50 views. I put up a short and I can get 500, 1,500, 400. I mean, 300 even. That's more than the other thing gets. Now, the stuff I put up the other day was just goofy little things that I encountered in my day. That's all it was. And so I don't know, and I didn't get any vast improvement in my numbers or anything, but I guess maybe I'll give it a try for a while and see what happens.
The problem I have with YouTube is there's no answer to any of it. It's just you throw everything at the wall until something sticks. See what happens, and then once it sticks, YouTube will look back at it and go, "Oh, we don't like that."
Yeah, it's schizophrenic. That's the best way, or it's bipolar.
I would be at 100,000 subs and well over 10 million views on that video if YouTube didn't put it right up my butt.
You know what? I think it kills creativity. The policies that YouTube has kills creativity. We've built an audience. I could see a lot of people in the audience saying, hey, I like long form. I want to see you guys talk about whatever it is you're talking about, or explain it to me in detail and all that. So when we build up this audience that wants to see that, and then you make it. What happened with YouTube when they first started pushing these shorts? They created a problem with the algorithm that people were being successful at the shorts, and their whole channel was going to shit. So now they've overweighted it in the other direction, that only if you do shorts does your channel get any attention. But this is like a really crazy way to treat people who are putting... Basically, YouTube is working like a pyramid scheme, right? We create content for YouTube, and we make some of the money. They make most of the money, but they don't really do a lot of the work. Obviously, they've spent money on the infrastructure and all that, but it seems that they don't really care about their content creators that much anymore when they make everything confusing and you're spending your time trying to do these shorts versus making good content.
I agree. It's I have gotten extremely frustrated with YouTube because of how they.
Yeah.
If I was doing YouTube in 2010, I would be fucking loaded right now because of the content.
Yeah.
Because anything went back then. It was the Wild West. You could make crazy money off of crazy stuff. But now, good luck. Good luck getting any of it.
Yeah. And so there's a bunch of things going on here. Dan Hates You says, I haven't seen any of your shorts. It's all for nothing. And I think that this is...
Man, I haven't seen Dan Hates You in a long time. I'm missing those firsts, by the way.
Right. Oh,
Dan
yeah.
Hates You somehow is a magician or something and would always post first on my posts. I don't know how he did it, but I miss him.
And it's probably because they're not notifying people anymore.
Could be.
Yeah, on our videos, they're not notifying people anymore. Flying Rich says, on shorts, the opening frames have to be interesting. So there you go.
Of course, yeah, you gotta have eye catcher. You have to catch somebody's attention. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I understand.
Yeah. And let's see. American Bulldog says, teenagers, go figure, they don't know what they want. I think they're trying to compete with TikTok. That's the reason why they're pushing this.
100%. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So
they're trying to compete with all of the other services all the time.
Yeah. I think it's crazy. I'm going to try it and see if it helps Hank Strange. But I could tell you guys that what their policy is actually hurting Stranger Palooza, and everything's going down over there. And I just don't have the bandwidth to run 3 channels, Hank Strange, this podcast, and Stranger Palooza, and do shorts. That's 9 shorts a day. Okay, just think about that for a second.
It's a lot.
Come on, start doing your hair with all kinds of cool products, and you'll be at 1 million views. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
Lord. Yeah. But I'll run the experiment with Hank Strange just to see if I can shake some of all, because I've got a lot of flags and stuff like that on Hank Strange, and I'll run it and see if it shakes anything, because I hate the fact that I put up a video, I have 120,000 subscribers, and I can't get a video to get to 1,000 views. So we're going to take a break. We're going to be right back, and we'll see what we talk about in the next. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. All right, so let's see. Let's get into some Gorn, man. Let's not. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know if, Walter obviously
Walter's
is
got
ready.
Gorn right there. Don't cut him off.
Okay, go for it, Walt.
The reason I have the PSA AKV is because I have magazines in the house, because I want to talk about the CZ Scorpion and the new model of that, and the fact that the old magazines don't work in the new gun.
Right.
And that was brought to our attention by the guest that was,
I think,
the
Rob.
Van...
Yeah, the van guy, the van gear. God, oh my God. I think it's Rob the van gear. Yeah, go ahead, Walt.
Just continue.
Yeah,
he'll never be on again. So
Overland gear guy.
Let me grab the latest model of the CZ Scorpion, and I'll show you what to do.
And I think also I've heard this from the PSA guys that they're saying like, hey, these magazines we're making will work on our stuff, but we are not, guaranteeing.
I mean, that makes sense. You produce it. It's
okay.
Yeah.
for your stuff.
All right.
Right.
It's real simple why the new mags don't work. Real simple. Kind of dumb in my estimation, but my son says it's smart because then you got to make people buy more magazines.
Okay.
Okay, you tell me what the difference is.
The not
You're on the right track.
Notch,
Keep saying
yeah.
it. The
Oh yeah, something's missing.
yeah.
Well,
Is it the
old-
There's a
follower?
missing notch right there on the side.
Old
right?
magazines catch on the back.
Yeah, so the new ones look like a catch on the side.
New magazine is like an AR. It catches
Yeah.
in the body of the magazine. So
Okay, so this is a deliberate thing then.
yes. This is
Oh,
this is the latest model of the Scorpion, the little one, kind of K-ish size. You take that
They
old
did it to
school
screw
magazine
with third-party mag developers. It sounds like.
Yeah.
and you stick it in. Now it goes in fine, but it don't stay. Palmetto State Armory mag, which is slab side on both sides. Stick it in. It goes in, but it don't stay. So you have to buy the new CZ mags to has a catch right there for it to function properly. Now the new CZ mag will work fine. Let me drop this. Here, watch this, Hank Strange. Come on.
It ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. It doesn't want to. It said,
That's
no,
not
I don't
drop
wanna
free.
do that.
That's not drop free, Walter.
Oh, fuck it.
Okay.
There
Okay.
it goes. The new one goes just fine.
And does it drop
This is-
fine?
Oh, look at that. It fell right the hell out. So,
Okay.
and then of course the old Palmetto State ones and the CZ ones and everybody else, they work too.
So, okay. So they did this deliberately to stop the PSA mags from working?
Well, you got Magpul too, and
Magpul?
and-
Why would you
Because
do
they
that?
want you to buy their product.
they want you
Why?
to buy new magazines.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's
Everybody
not cool.
does that. It's a pain in the ass. It's so stupid.
Yeah, this is
We
not
upgraded
cool.
the gun and changed the magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, how did you change the magazine? Well, we just moved the mag catch up a quarter of a millimeter so it won't catch in it.
Yeah, so
Like,
this
why would
is,
you do that?
yeah, this is not a functional thing of the gun. They deliberately did this to take away the universal aspect of
Yeah.
these
Absolutely.
magazines.
I would say.
That is a stupid thing. That's for a company to do that says to me that they are stupid.
Stupid.
It's
They're
stupid.
not
How
stupid,
is
they're
that? How is?
smart.
Oh,
They're
go
smart
ahead.
and greedy is what they are.
I
Yeah.
personally wouldn't do that. Now, okay, let's back up. Let's clarify things. The SHTF 50 upper, we did change the magazine design from a latch type catch to a button. And to be quite frankly, we did the button style one works better. That was the main reason we did that. But it wasn't just because, of course, they went to a completely different style mag catch on the new guns too, which is more like an AR-15 with a button.
Yeah. So Gen Champ Jr. is asking if you could mill a pocket in the older one.
Sure, you could. Sure,
You could do whatever you want, but I am.
It's
Yeah.
not going to be easy.
Well, I mean,
Plastic.
technically, I could have Chris program a program. We could stick it in a milling machine, and do that for the time it takes and his wage and everything. By the time again, it's just cheaper to buy some new magazines. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to make like my son said, you could 3D print a pattern to go over there, or like a template, and you could take a Dremel tool and you could Dremel
Cut
it
it
all
out.
out.
Yeah,
But
it wouldn't be too bad.
but
Again, yeah, is it worth your time when you could just buy new mags?
if you got time to mess with that, then great, do it. But
You know, let me just say this. There's some. Okay, first of all, companies could do whatever they want, right? I mean,
sure.
it's what YouTube is doing. So in the gun world, companies could do that as well. But there's, it helps. It helps your customer. It makes it easier for your customer, which makes them a better customer for you to have some universality in these things. It's like USB, or for example, the unofficial universal silencer or suppressor thing that's out there, where there's a lot of suppressor companies are making their suppressors and accessories on the same thread pitch. That helps the customer and helps them buy more stuff from you. So it's silly to try to reverse engineer that to suck for your customer.
So, yeah. So then what happens is companies like PSA or even Magpul, they got to do one or two things. They got to say the hell with the latest generation CZ Scorpion, or they go ahead and change their molds and add the extra dimple in the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one of those things. So
you can.
Okay,
so the only thing you could say there is you can make molds forward compatible. You could have both mechanisms, I'm guessing.
You can modify the mold to work with that.
Yeah, you modify the mold to have a latch on the side and a latch on the back. But it's a pain in the ass. That's expensive. Mold making. What did we were talking to that one guy who works in molds, and he said, what's $1.5 million to get a mold in production?
Was it $1.5 million, or at least like
I thought it was something like that.
I thought it was at least like 100,000 or so started.
It depends on the complexity of the mold, but
crazy expensive to get a mold into production.
Those magazine molds are kind of complex. So, second thing, the reason I bought this little bitty new model CZ was to see how our stock fits on the back. All right, so this is rant time.
I don't like the way this is going.
Oh no,
this is rant time. Okay, all you CZ owners, if you're a sensitive type person, and you're easily offended, this is made out of fucking plastic. So why I screamed like that was because when you look at the back of this, it goes well, and when you go to put my stock on the back of it, because it goes it only goes halfway on. Now, that might not necessarily be the case on every CZ Scorpion in the world, but this particular one only goes halfway and then it starts to get jammed on. Now, can you fix it? Sure. You can get a little file and just kind of go, but from my experience in the world, not everybody has a permit to use a file.
No.
Well, okay. Listen, forgive my ignorance. I'm serious about this because you two understand this a little bit better than me. But why the holy flying fuck would the back of that be plastic versus metal?
The whole gun is plastic. So
okay, so there's no other way to
It's the inconsistency of the plastic in the back, the weightiness of it.
Mm-hmm.
This particular gun here, which has had a lot of things on the back, things at times fit snug, but they would go on.
Okay.
We adjusted our stuff to fit on these, but it's like anything. You get the newer model, the molds might be different.
Okay.
These molds are different. They don't have the same features that the new guns have.
So
the old guns have.
Yeah. So is that still strong? Would you consider that still strong? Should someone worry about the strength of the back of that if I'm putting a stock on there or no?
No, I'm not worried about the strength of the stock and everything. I'm just worried about the fit of my parts on the back.
Fit. Okay.
This is the CZ end cap and it's snapped right
So
on.
you're saying that's not going to affect the functionality of the stock, or if I needed to
Look, I say the same thing about
vicious
HKs.
with that. Okay. Mm-hmm.
HKs people are very sensitive, folks.
Mm-hmm.
They're very sensitive. They don't like this. Can't say bad things about their HKs. They go into they got to take some drugs. Sheet metal receivers inherently are not the same from gun to gun, and we've dealt with that too. A lot of them, they slide in, they work perfect. Others are tight, some are loose, some go not at all. We just had somebody that come in the store the other day and nothing fit on his gun. So it's just that's manufacturing. That's the way.
So this is not uncommon. It shouldn't be like because
I would say you might pick one of these up and slide our stock right on it if it's perfect.
Okay.
But the next one, because of that day in the mold or how it dried or how it cooled, it's acting a little weird.
So
not that you can't make it. Not that you can't make it work, but like I said, everybody's not file certified, so I don't recommend it.
Cruiseman says, for however that costs, should you have to file it to attach a stock? What does that cost? I think that's around. Is it $9?
This was like $1,100.
Okay.
So it's not cheap.
Right.
Okay, here's how it works. Okay, get an SP Tactical stock. It'll probably slide right on there. But the SP Tactical stock is loose as a goose, and without a doubt, sloppy. And they design it that way because They do.
They look terrible.
Well, it's
especially the originals.
okay.
Oh.
Yes, but it's not meant to be a stock.
Once again,
It is meant to be a brace.
Yes, correct. Yes, whatever
Right?
term you'd like to use, whatever today's term is. Yes.
But this is why I was asking you the question about the functionality of an actual stock.
No,
Like, people might want to
I-
make this to break stuff or, power stroke people. What the hell do you call that,
yeah.
Patrick? Is it?
Well, if
like
you're
what-
power stroking people, then you might
What
end
is
up getting shot in the process. So I don't.
I don't know
Anyways,
what about this going on here.
No, what is that
Power.
called when you take the butt of the gun? And...
Yeah, butt stroke.
Butt
Butt
stroke.
stroke. Butt
Oh,
stroke.
I did.
Power stroke.
My brain did not want to say butt stroke.
And butt stroke. 'em, Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could probably
That
get
does
in a
not
pretty
sound
good butt stroking with this stock here,
Okay.
but we don't recommend that type of activity. So
Okay. Yeah, that's
all
how you
I'm
get.
saying-
That's how you get the monkeypox.
That is definitely how you get the
Yeah.
monkeypox.
All right.
that's how the monkeypox went to the humans. Yes. Anyways,
American Bulldog says so. This is how it starts. Walter is pushing for file bans.
all right. Okay.
You're not certified.
There's three or four. Let's go to rant here. There's 3 or 4 things in life that should require a permit. First, files could be one of them. MIG welders. MIG welders could be
What is the why?
MIG welders could be another one. Spandex type pants for women and yoga pants. That should be the third one, because that is grossly. Oh, that's like abuse to the human eyes
Yes.
most of the time. Yes.
Yes.
And
I'm with it.
outright
I'm with
nasty. And what else? Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, you have to have a file or a deburring permit. There's a thing, in the metalworking industry, when you have to deburr a part, there's a certain people that can do that, and other people just destroy everything they touch. Yeah, that's that. So. I'm off. I'm done. I'm finished.
Okay, I didn't want to get.
Didn't want to stop.
Cruiseman
There's other
says
things,
a permit to breed.
I'm on board with
well-
that one sometimes.
Not very
Yeah.
far off, Cruiseman. Not very far off at all.
Yeah, in principle, I would say no, but in practice of what some
In
people
reality,
do, I believe in freedom. I'm a
file away or MIG weld away
Libertarian.
if you want. You want to get
Yeah.
your MIG welder from Harbor Freight and start building the Empire State Building?
you're free to fuck
Have
your
at
shit
it.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Not everyone's
Don't-
supposed to be.
Don't learn on your Chevy Chevelle to weld. Please don't
Yeah,
do that.
let's
to
not
yourself.
forget, we almost had to have an intervention on Patrick when he was building his MP5, but yeah, good luck with that.
Intervention.
Yeah, but I think he did. I think he did well.
Yes, he did. It came out
Yes.
fine.
Ain't stopping
Yes,
me.
Yes.
I think yes, but you need to have that kind of. You have to have some fucking ballsy conviction, like Patrick.
Just jump right into it. Yeah. I mean,
But I know from experience, and honestly, like, I'm joking around. I wasn't really worried about Patrick because
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done.
He built shit, yeah. But I knew. I was like, yeah. Good luck trying to stop
Well,
Patrick.
the lathe didn't kill him the first time, so
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. It tried and it failed.
Yeah, there's a special level of ignorance. I probably shouldn't say ignorance. Let's call it belligerence. Yeah. There's a special
So,
level.
anyways.
The B in the BFP stands for belligerence, face P.
butt-headed.
Yeah. Try to get in his way when he is or if you get on his terminal list. I was looking at that Chris Pratt thing. You get
Was
on
it any
Patrick.
good, by the way?
Oh, it is fucking awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch it then. I
It is.
I was worried that Amazon would flub it all up and politicize it, but
No, sir.
sounds good.
No. Well,
Go
Chris
watch it.
Pratt bought the story rights to it from what's the name of that Navy SEAL that wrote that? Something Carr,
I
I
don't
think.
know his name, but I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jack Carr or something. Someone out there will tell me. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's about, is it like 8 episodes or something like that? Dude, I started watching that last night. I went to sleep at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh my! Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch it then.
And Lola went most of the way through, so Lola will go. She's
Marley
knocked
and I will be
out at
watching
10.
that.
You will
later
love
this
it.
evening, then.
Patrick,
Yep.
You will fucking love. That is one of the
I'm gonna
best
go watch
things
it.
I've seen. That was
I'm
pretty.
gonna go watch it.
It was pretty awesome. So congratulations to Chris Pratt, who I love, and I think he's one of the awesome actors out there. That usually I'm happy with what he does. He's just a cool person. But yeah, I think it's Jack Carr, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you see
work.
the? We're getting a little off topic here, but did you see the blowback coming from the lefty media about that?
Yeah,
How
they're
it's
always
just like-
they're always
It's just-
asshole. They're always fucked up with Chris Pratt. It's kind of like what happened with Tebow.
It was almost exactly the same. Yep.
Yeah, and I hate that kind of stuff because, like, you're coming at, like, we need more people. We need more good dudes out there in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or people who have conviction. Like, there's people who have conviction about things that we may not agree with, but they're good people. You don't have to, like, character assassinate them every time they put things out there.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So it's great, though. I think even Walt, if you looked at that, you would enjoy. I think it was. I know Patrick's gonna love it. I thought it was
I'm gonna go watch
amazing.
it.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Really, really well done. And I was waiting. I was putting it off because I was like, man, I really am gonna need the time to do this. And it was so good. I looked at every single one.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I could not. I was like, I'm not fucking going to sleep. So yeah, sorry. Okay, I sidetracked everything.
I need my beauty sleep. So
Yeah, Skivvy Waver says check out Gray Man, pretty good. I also looked at that. That's on Netflix. I did think that was good. Not as. I think that the Terminal List is very good because it was very realistic and all that kind of stuff. But I thought Gray Man was good also. It's also worth looking at. So.
Let's see, Hank, did you send me this thing or who did? Patrick did about stealing catalytic converters.
Oh, that
No,
came
Hank
from
did. Hank
that
did.
came from
Yeah.
Lola. Yeah. You guys
That
want to
wasn't
talk
me.
about
You know how you fix this?
Break the hands of the person found with them.
No, you don't got to do any of that stuff. Just go down to Tractor Supply, buy you a electric fence charger and some wire.
Touch it.
Just run you a nice little
boy.
strand of that right in the
Yeah.
dark. They're gonna call you there in the dark, and they're gonna hit that, and those motherfuckers are gonna be yelling and screaming and banging their head, getting the fuck out.
Yes,
So let me
yes.
just, in the minute that we have, so what it is there was an alert put out, and Lola shared that, from the Campus Safety Alert, University of Florida Police Department would like to make you aware of multiple catalytic converter thefts that were reported at multiple locations on campus. 2 makes and models of vehicles were targeted: Honda Element and Mitsubishi Outlander. UFPD has increased patrols on all parking areas, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's the thing going on. People stealing
And the
catalytic
best part
converters.
is you'll get a DNA sample when they piss their pants trying to get out from underneath the car.
There's weird, crazy shit going on. Have you guys seen there's the people that are trying to save the planet and going around flattening everyone's tires?
Don't go touching my car. You will have problems. I promise
Yeah.
you.
This is
car.
dumb shittery that's going on
Yes.
in the world that people have to stop. You're going to go the way of the dodo doing stupid things
Yes.
to people's cars.
Problems if you continue.
Well,
Yeah, but the- you know the-
Dodo was all shot dead.
Yeah.
So is that what happens to the tire punchers?
Yeah.
The dumbest ones are the ones that are
We got
gluing
5 seconds.
themselves to art.
Yeah. Listen, let's
Talk
take
about that when we get back.
Yeah, let's take a quick break and we're going to get into this. With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors. So when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. Yeah, so I think I sent this to you guys as well, the stories of the people, like, making people's tires flat. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
you
was
did,
happening.
yeah.
Did you see the ones gluing themselves to art?
Okay.
They will go into places like, well, I don't know if they can get into the Louvre, but they
I
will
did
go
see
into
it, yeah.
art museums,
Mhm.
and they will super glue their hands to 500-year-old pieces of art.
No, you got to go.
That's a paddling right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so if you search gluing to, climate activists glue themselves to Botticelli masterpiece in Italy.
Yeah, the hand is coming off and it's staying there. It's now part of the display.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, man.
You know what? They're
And-
ready for a good horse whipping right there.
Yeah.
They're ready.
Yeah. I think there's more stuff. There's other things. Why climate activists are gluing themselves to paintings across the UK. And so there's all these articles of people gluing themselves to art. Like, what the fuck, dude? These are supposed to be the people who would not do stuff like... Are these people freaking Taliban now?
They're retarded. They're dumb. Yeah.
Are they the Taliban? Like, they're going around destroying art. Seriously,
Yes,
isn't that what the Taliban
I was reading
does?
through that and just like, are you kidding me? How stupid are you?
Yeah.
Like, how this is a good way to piss off literally everyone.
Yeah.
Destroying art,
it won't-
destroying history, things like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tarring and feathering. Can we do that? Or the stocks? Can
I'm
we
good
bring the
with it.
stocks
Let's go back to it.
No,
Yeah.
that's a waste of good tar. No. There's a lot of roofs that need that tar, so stop that.
No, well, the tar on the roofs might not be good for the planet, but on people's asses, it might be great for the planet. You know? So the same thing is going on with airing down tires. There's a thing, I'm trying to find it.
Once again, all you gotta do is go to Tractor Supply and get a couple wires and string them up, and nobody will touch that painting. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. Bay Area climate activists target SUVs, deflate tires. Analysis. These advocates want you to deflate your neighbor's SUV tires. Environmental group calls for deflating tires of SUVs in wealthy areas to combat climate change.
Why in wealthier?
Notice that's only happening in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
Why
don't
is
drive
that
an
wealthy?
SUV in this city. Activists will deflate your
So-
tires.
Why do you think
So
it's not
the,
happening in Florida?
The minority family with their big SUV doesn't hurt the environment?
It's only rich people, yes. Yeah, only rich
Yeah.
people.
Only rich white people. Let's just clarify
Rich
that
white
a little
people.
bit.
Exactly.
Well, and also the stupidity of it is when you do this to people's tires, like if you make it all the way flat, well, you're going to damage stuff, which is going to lead to maybe having to get new tires, which is not good for the environment. Or someone
yeah.
driving around on low air in their tires is not good for the environment.
Yeah, it's you lose gas mileage.
Yeah, you're consuming like this is dumb
Yeah,
shit.
that's what it is.
What?
And you might get caught doing that.
Yeah, you should get caught.
Yeah. Oh, some people, and then people advising people in neighborhoods to do this to your neighbors. Oh yeah, this is what you want to do to your neighbors to
That's
live
how
a good life.
That's how you make friends and
Yeah.
friends with your neighbors. Yeah, by touching
Yeah.
their stuff.
I don't think these people remember the Hatfields and the McCoys, because I think that started like shit could go very wrong.
During that hurricane, when that tree falls in your house and you're squealing like a polecat inside there, you're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah, and when you go mess with your neighbor's car and then your neighbor dies, what about that?
You're gonna die.
Yeah. So
Did you hear the story the couple weeks back about the climate activists blocking a highway?
I know they do that every now and then. What was that story about?
Climate activists blocking a highway somewhere in LA. A felon trying to get to work, and he was like, "You guys need to move. I need to go to work. If I don't go to work," and he was on parole.
Go
He's
back.
like, "If I don't
Yes,
get there
yeah.
and show up on time, I go back to prison." And he ended up being late, and they sent him back to jail.
I
haven't
heard
followed
about
up. This
that.
has been a month ago.
Yes, I heard.
But yeah,
about
could
it.
you? I would be like, listen, if I'm going back to jail, I'm going back to jail for something good.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
going back to jail for missing my work time. You know, I'm gonna be beating some people.
Oh my lord, people are crazy, man. People are crazy. I don't know what kind of I don't know what the world's coming to. I guess.
Oh damn it! It ain't natural. These people aren't natural.
Yeah. That's the best way for me to say. Oh, by the way, Lola just notified me. We're gonna do some more Gorn. Lola just notified me. There's
What's that?
where's the short? Oh, I don't see it.
It went viral.
No. I know. Well, so here's the short that I put up recently of me getting a ride in Walter's Pinsgauer.
Pinsgauer.
But I think she said the other short is up of an
Sam?
announcement that Babyface P made. So there you go.
Oh,
cool.
this
the-
one. Yeah, she said that one's up. I don't see it here though yet. So yeah, here's me driving around, getting a ride in the Pinsgauer. Walter showing off his. This was actually, how long ago was this, Walt?
I can't remember it so long ago.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty cool though. I like
That's
the
when you
Pinsgauer.
came. I think it's when you came into. We came in to mess with the van or something.
Yeah. See, we parked you parked the Pinsgauer on your lawn. Like, this is how Walter gets down. I don't think anyone messes with Walter in Safety Harbor.
Why would you? That doesn't make no sense.
Look, this dude has a Pinsgauer and a freaking what is it? A ferret? I think it's a ferret.
It's a ferret.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. I think
Make
we
no
should
sense.
leave that guy alone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't deflate the tires of the ferret.
You'd have a heck of a time doing that. It's not like I'm trying to make a challenge of it to anybody, but it's not easy to do. So, and those tires are thick as a mofo too. So.
Oh, so here we go. Yeah, this one is up. This is up. I did something. There you go. Look, what?
Boom!
There you go.
Patrick, nothing. I'm not trying to be a wise ass, but when you first I first see that sonogram, I think I see a trout there or something.
I thought it was You know what I was gonna say? I thought it was buckshot. I seriously thought it was buckshot at first. Because do you remember that time that Patrick sent us
The thermal, and you were like, "What is that?"
I was like, "What's happening? Is somebody pregnant?" What?
Yeah.
So when he put that thing up at first, I was like, "Is this some kind of thing of buckshot? What are we?"
Took y'all a minute. It took a solid 2 seconds before people realized.
It was cool.
Did
though.
Buckshot run into a fence again or something, or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Not
God, no,
again.
please, yeah, we can't have that.
Oh.
Flying Rich says, "Hi, Peggy." Peggy's not even actually here. That was in the show.
That was from the other day. That was in the
Yeah.
other day. But you can say hi to her.
Yeah. Okay, who's got Gorn out there? You want to show something off,
Well,
Patrick? Come on.
There was a short that just came out recently, wasn't there?
Yes. Okay.
That went live.
This was with your MUP1.
Yes, this looks like a SIG P320. It is not a SIG P320, even though it may wear the skin of a P320. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Hold on.
So let me ask you this, Patrick. Cost of this versus a similar P320.
Not cheaper. This is definitely not cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Unless you do like me, I got all of my parts used off of. You go check your normal haunts for used parts, and that's what you get right there. That is basically it's a piece of sheet steel, stainless sheet steel that you bend into shape, drill your holes.
But it doesn't look like this when you get it. You get this from JSD Supply as an 80%.
Yeah, it's a MUP. It's a MUP one. It has no holes. It's not. It has nothing done on it. You drill the holes. It takes some work. There's a lot of effort that goes into it. Throw your stuff in, and like I was saying in that video, comparing it to an actual P320, if you take your time and put this together properly, you can't tell the difference between this drop-in unit and a P320.
Yeah, I think this is really cool, man. I think this is, first of all,
this is neat.
Yeah, I think the idea of these chassis that you can drop into frames and stuff like that is great. And then having an 80% version of this is also amazing to me.
If anybody out there is watching, I would not suggest this as your first 80% build. Go ahead and get yourself a Glock frame, a P80, something like that, and go with that first. This does take some work. It's not hard. I did it all with a hand drill. I didn't even put it in the milling machine.
Okay. Yeah, so you get a jig and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then click that down.
Yeah.
Get your permit first, son. Get your permit first.
You can still get those from JSD. So
there you go.
Yeah, you can still get those from JSD, folks.
And trigger-wise, it feels just like a SIG. It feels exactly.
Yeah.
I actually have one over here with me. Very expensive. This is Hank's. I had to do some work on it. I actually broke it. I was very impressed.
Yes, you did, you bastard.
The ejector extractor. The extractor broke on it.
Mhm.
I don't know how. It snapped in half and went flying. So I had to order a new extractor. But
I know how. It's your magical powers of destruction.
hey, feel wise, that the MUP 1 feels exactly.
It's the same.
And these drop-in units here are very expensive.
Yeah.
They're like $350 for one. They're not
Yeah,
cheap.
that one in there. Do you want to show that one? That one in there is from that's from SIG. That's the SIG. It's the SIG Pro. What is it called? I think it's the SIG Pro, right? I forgot exactly what. I think it's from the
I'll
SIG
just take
Pro
it
shop.
like this so you can see it.
Yeah.
It's the gold one that they sell. You can get it on Brownells or AIM Surplus.
Yes, I got that.
But
from
no, it's
Brownells.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got that.
it's expensive.
I got that from Brownells. Big thanks and shout out to Brownells, of course, and JSD Supply. So awesome, you fixed it after you broke it with your magical powers of breaking shit.
I have never seen an extractor break, but it's the only thing I could assume because it basically disappeared out of the gun. And there's no way, under the amount of spring pressure that this thing is under, there is no way for that thing to just eject itself out the side of the gun. So it had to have broken or snapped or something.
Yeah.
What
What were you going to say, Walt? Walt had something he wanted to say.
It must be related to a Scar 16. That's all.
Yeah. And luckily, it was easy enough to find a replacement, and the part was only $10, and then it was like $6 to ship it. So
Yeah,
it wasn't off.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Thanks for fixing.
Yeah,
it.
so I need to bring it back to you so you can do a video on it.
Yeah, we need to do some more stuff. It is so freaking hot, man. The heat is listen, when I was in St. Augustine, Sam Andrews has no air conditioning in his shop, right?
No, in the shop you don't. No.
Yeah, there's no.
And
I don't know.
And he doesn't have like flow through air either. He's just got doors on one side, right?
And this is why Sam is so freaking skinny. Here, let me see. I took a picture. I'll show you guys. Look at this dude. But first of all, this is awesome. This is what is this? That's that air cooled. What is this thing?
That's
Walt?
a Vickers.
Yeah,
That's
the
a
Vickers.
Is that a Vickers machine?
That's water cooled, right? That's water cooled, right?
Yeah,
water jacket.
Yeah.
Sam, from what I understand, has an incredible British armament collection of guns.
Yes. Yeah. I did some shorts though. Be going up for fuck's sakes. May the Lord in heaven, please, sweet baby Jesus, come down and save me from this shorts craziness.
I don't. You know what? Tomorrow I'm going to do a short with my hatchet. I mean, I'll do a freaking short like boom. Ding.
42 Chilled is telling me to man up. I'm telling you something, man. In St. Augustine, in Sam's shop, like Sam is used to it. I am not used to it.
Yeah. Well, come on down to Safety Harbor, my friend. Come on, do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to actually come out to Safety Harbor. We're supposed to be. Did you get that medal that you're supposed to be getting? We're supposed to be doing some steel work.
You know what? You know what?
What?
He did, I think.
Guess what came today?
Okay, steel.
But
Okay.
just, I'm scratching. It's not very sharp. It looks sharp, but it's not real sharp.
Right. So we're going to be making some stuff here sometime soon. Then I take it.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, I got 60 feet of the material that I wanted. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. You know what I think? I think that those the having the chassis inside the gun is like the future. I don't think SIG is the only one doing that, right? There's another company doing that.
There's more doing it.
Yeah.
Steyr AUG originally held the patent. They had a lawsuit going on. I don't know whatever came of it, but SIG's not the only one.
Yeah. DCG44 says, who's going to be the first to do a short about shorts? Oh my god. I probably will do a rant. You guys are going to see some kind of rant come out. Okay, so let me talk about my silencer go. Maxim 9. Let me show this off here. I haven't shown it off in a while. There we go. That's what it looks like. Is Silencer Co. putting these out still? I think so. I think you can still get them.
I don't think they probably don't make very many of them though.
Yeah. Glock magazine using. Very nice. Universal magazine. So far as one thing I would say about Glock, they haven't tried to like change that, and it's not
Well,
hurting
why?
them.
I
So,
mean,
yeah.
look at the AR-15. Think about the AR-15. It's been around since like 1963,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Yeah.
Have they ever changed the magazine design where one don't snap into the other? I can take a mag
Nope.
from
Why do it?
64.
That to me is the difference between military and civilian market.
Yeah.
But you know
Military
what?
need interchangeability.
The CZ Scorpion is used at police departments, and actually, there's a full auto version of this overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the forging ones, they haven't changed and they've kept them the same. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe they did.
Yeah. So anyway, so here you go. I think you can actually there's like somewhere right. Let's see, where is it? Right here. There's these two things, like these rods going through, so you can actually remove some of this and shorten it. If you don't know, it's the is this the first integrally suppressed handgun? I think so.
No.
Were there other integrally? Well, okay, so there
were more.
Yeah, there were spec
Regular-
ops ones, right?
Regular Ruger 1022s can be.
Yes. Yeah, because I think
They
like
had
Navy SEALs and stuff like that use
The first one was probably the
Colt Woodsman.
original Hush Puppy which was a high
right.
standard.
High
It was
standard.
an old
yeah,
it was an old high standard that was integrally suppressed.
Yeah, but nevertheless, very cool gun in my collection that I'm very happy to own. And I remember going to SHOT Show and seeing it as a prototype and all that kind of stuff. And then when it came out and everything, I never got any of the accessories for it. And it does have key mod that Rich was talking about that earlier. I don't know if Rich is still out there. Oh, yeah, he is. I think I just saw him comment on something. So, there should be some key mod stuff for it. Hold on. Let me see if I gotta hide my face so you guys can see that. There you go. So it's got key mod going on right there. So, really nice. We've done some stuff with it, but I haven't revisited this in a while. So we need to.
It's been in a box for a long time.
Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm glad. In the days, and when I bought this, I had some money.
In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. That's Led Zeppelin, by the way.
Yeah, I had some.
Now
I
I've
bought,
reached the days. I ain't got a single penny to my name.
Yeah, I bought that, by the way. I bought that. Silencer Co. didn't send it to me as nothing. I bought
I'm gonna
that.
grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I bought that thing, and Silencer Co. They're cool. I've got quite a few things from Silencer Co. I don't know if you have any Silencer Co. stuff, Walt, but Walt's not even hearing me. So
Yeah, well, I've
very
had my
nice.
share. I don't have any Silencer Co. I don't
I
got any of
should've-
that uppity stuff.
Yeah, I should have gotten Sam Andrews to make a holster for this.
Yeah, there you go. Like a spaceman holster.
Yeah, a nice leg holster or something.
Like something right from Lost in Space.
Yeah, did anyone ever use these as duty pistols? Is there any police department? I don't know. Probably someone. Dan Hates You said Forgotten Weapons did a video on an integrally suppressed Makarov. Walt, I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, I did. I see that in the comments there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Russians have played with all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's some. I did a bunch of. There's going to be some stuff here. I'll give you guys a quick little preview. I've done a whole bunch of stuff over there. Sam has like a really nice collection. I think. Remind me, Walt, I think Victorian era guns or something like that.
No, that's a combination. Yeah, some of that's Victorian, but that one atop, that's a Webley 455, like a trench gun with the bayonet attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's World War I vintage. So yeah, he's got a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah. So, he's got a lot of cool stuff, and we wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like TUSC Crypto. TUSC cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider TUSC, TUSC. Of course, shout out to the TUSC guys. By the way, Skivvy Waver says, Hank, do you use a carjacker holster? Yes, I have a carjacker holster. I did a video with Sam that we should be putting out there. I don't know when I'm going to get it out, but there is one video from the beginning of this year that I'm still working on. It's a massive video. When I put everything together, it's 5 hours long.
Holy
So
shit!
I need to.
And you complain. And you complain about shorts. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I can have 5 shorts together in 5 minutes if I.
Sam is like, he was asking me, he's like, dude, when are you gonna get that video done? That is actually that's movie level work. And I've done long videos with Sam before. Like, I think we have a video out there that's 2 hours.
So you're going to have, like, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, or are you going to, like, just...
Oh, I'm just going to do the whole thing, but I need to... It's going to take me... I'm going to have to work on only that for probably a couple of weeks to get it done. So, I do have other stuff that's going to come out. That's why I went up there. But yes, to answer the question, I do have a carjacker, and then we did a video for the carjacker for the P320. No, P365. The P365, which so Lola's got a P365 carjacker holster.
Had to refill the old gullet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to go or something, you know?
No, I had to refill the water jug.
Yeah.
Trying to stay properly hydrated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the carjacker I think is really convenient. You don't have to use it just when you're sitting down, but the carjacker holster, I don't know if you're familiar with that at all, Patrick, the carjacker.
I stepped back into this conversation with you going, that carjacker is really convenient. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember his holster that he made. Yep.
So, yeah, so just to give for the folks who are watching now, if you guys want to see, there's no audio here, but we've got a short that's out on this. And basically, this is what the carjacker looks like. You could put it on your belt like this, so when you're sitting down, it can go over your belt, or even you could actually put it over the seat belt of the car, and you could have it readily accessible. So, and then that's the one right there for the P365. So I've got one of those. And by the way, Patrick, that's another thing that you can do something with if you want, because I know you're a P365 dude.
I like my 365.
Yeah, so if you ever want to mess around with it or whatever, you can feel free to do that. So there you go. Let's see. Do we have any other guns, or what else? What else is going on here? I'm out of gun stuff. I don't know if Walter has gun stuff, or people have questions, or some other stuff happened we need to deal with.
Did we talk Tomahawk?
Yes, you did talk Tomahawk.
Oh.
But go ahead. You can talk more Tomahawk if you want.
Oh. Well, what I was talking about was this. I originally bought this Tomahawk minus this handle. It had an original Chinese-made handle and a really crappy leather sheath. A few years back, first time you use it, the handle broke. So what do? You got broken Tomahawk, no handle, not a readily available handle. So the head got stuck into a container, and the other day I'm cleaning up in the shop and I find this Tomahawk head, and I'm like, let's get online right now. Don't delay. Let's get online right now and see if we can find a handle for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's lots of Tomahawk handles out in the world. A lot of them are made for the Tomahawks, like the one that you throw the handles just slide over the head of the thing and you just toss them.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to start carving on some old handle and try to make it work. So I got on the website of American Tomahawk. That's their logo. They make these same style, like Vietnam type Tomahawks.
Mm-hmm.
But they get about $180, $200 for American made Tomahawk. But I bought one of their handles. So I bought one of their nice hickory handles. It came in on Saturday.
I think you said it was $35, right?
Yeah, $36 shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I could have spent 10 and bought something and then started carving on it, and I didn't want to do that. So this thing came in. I had to open this hole up a little bit in the metal so the handle would fit in nice. They sent the hardware to mount the handle with it, and boom, we're back into Tomahawk.
So what does that hardware do? Like, how does that hold it in there?
There's a wooden wedge
Mm-hmm.
that the top of the handle is split. Once you slide it on, you drive the wooden wedge in, and then you drive this metal ring on top of that, and that, I guess, that seals the final amount.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it is super super nice. once again, the handle costs more than the whole original tomahawk did.
Yeah.
But
you really geek out over axes. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff to me is, if you've ever been out in a situation where you need a hatchet or something to cut a piece of wood
shit.
to make some. Look at here.
Yeah, I know. Talking about another person who.
I love the fireman's axes.
Yeah, that looks good though. Well, so wait, hey, is that like a axe from your dad or?
It was bought from another family. Well, the neighbor down the road was a city employee as well, and he had this hanging in his house. He died a couple years ago, and his wife was trying to, his widow was trying to get rid of some stuff. So I gave her $10, $20.
Oh, cool! Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's a great
something like
axe.
that. So, and it's a real fire axe. It's not a property thing. It's off one of the trucks there. So,
yeah, that's really cool.
You could absolutely do work.
Go ahead,
I had
Walt.
one of those at one time. One time I had one of those. My grandfather got one for me because I mentioned that I wanted to get a fire axe.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it here in Florida, and I had it stored in some property we used to have, and somebody broke in the trailer and stole my effing axe. I'm like, aside from other things, they took my effing axe that my grandpa gave me. Damn it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No worries.
Dan, is it Dan Hates You? He says I'd rather have a saw. So.
Like a belt-fed saw?
Yeah, me too. I would love to have one of those.
Yeah. No, saws are good to have. They're good to have.
Yeah, there's definitely times I could have used a saw.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it's not this kind of thing. Always at some point comes in really handy. Let me show you another really neat. Where's that?
Oh, now axes and knives are about to come out. Axes and knives. And I noticed you got your Hooters shirt on.
Yeah, this is the one from Nottingham.
Oh, Nottingham. It's Nottingham.
Nottingham. Yeah.
Yeah, Nottingham. That's how you say it. Trust me. That's the best British accent you're gonna get from me today. But yeah, that's Nottingham. You got to say anything that's like that. You got to go. It's Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Yeah, Nottingham.
Yeah.
Not ham. Nottingham.
Not the world's best Hooters, but the Hooters nevertheless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't find that other one, but I have another style axe I wanted to show you.
Yeah, who has the world's best Hooters? Who has the world's best
Clearwater.
Hooters?
In what respect? In what respect?
Clearwater. That's the original.
Yeah,
you're talking about the store. You're talking about the store, huh?
Okay. Oh, best Hooters? Who's got the best Hooters? I don't know. Okay, we'll talk about this.
You're not a Hooters guy. You're a legs guy.
I'm a butt man personally. Just,
okay.
I like me a nice badonk.
Oh, nice big. You're not
firm, not big, firm.
Okay.
Yet
okay.
Yeah.
I found it.
Cruise Man says my wife. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
no,
a good answer.
I like nice baby making hips. Some hips that could carry babies. Some people have hips that babies can't thrive. Oh, okay.
Whoa, that would do some damage right there.
I forget the name. I'm trying to find the name on this axe here. I wanted one of these for a long time, and I finally bought one year at the SHOT Show, at the end of the SHOT Show one year, when you're not supposed to buy things.
Mm-hmm.
But this one here you can skin with.
That would
you can use it like
mess something up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, stainless steel.
Yeah.
I took it on a couple of the Boy Scout excursions and actually used it. It's pretty effective as a chopper. So, yeah, this one here would definitely ruin your day. And the funny, the holster is made. The sheath is made by DeSantis, the holster maker.
Okay.
DeSantis does a lot of leather work, lots and lots of commercial leather work.
But yeah, it was one of the vendors at the SHOT Show. I saw him during the show, and I said, at the end of the show, you guys going to get rid of your stuff? And they go, yeah, come back later. And so I came back later and got myself a nice hatchet.
No, that's cool. I wish I had an axe to show off right now. This would be a good time. You actually have my axe, actually.
Who's you?
Walt.
Okay, I was going to say, it's not me.
Oh, that thing? That's not an axe.
Oh, don't start. Don't start that. Don't start that nonsense. That's an axe. That's officially an axe.
Okay.
I don't want to
Okay.
hear it. It's an axe and a shovel. Damn it. That's even.
Oh,
That's it. What?
an
It
axe
is.
shovel. Oh no.
No. It's okay. No, it's a There's it that. Remember, I've got that thing that goes on the back of the van. It holds an axe. There's a separate axe in there, but then the thing itself has like a whole shovel, like an extended shovel that's separate from the axe, I should say. By the way, check this out. This is what I was doing on Friday. Look at that. Look at that van right there. That's like
I like the all blacked out. Looks very
Yeah.
expensive. Looks
Yeah.
very expensive.
It is very expensive. That that van actually started off as like a regular white Sprinter van, and then it was street wrapped, and it had like the nice big beefy bumpers and everything put on it. So
We all like some beefy bumpers, let me tell you.
yes, beefy bumpers are always good. Did I cut you off from something, Walter? Yeah, beefy bumpers are good. Beefy bumpers are good. I was just looking through my Instagram here, to see what beefy bumpers, if there's any like, beefy
dear.
bumpers that I
beefy
have to.
bumpers.
Oh, so
Yeah.
much.
My Instagram
she-
gets a little bit out of control.
She's
Oh,
wearing
look
something
that way.
right there. No, she's in a bathing suit. God, I was like, is she naked? Those are
That'll
beefy
burst some
bumpers.
babies right
Yeah.
there. That's some
Yeah,
baby
it's
burgers.
just to make sure that you guys are your blood system is working out there. Every time Lola looks at my, let's say like Lola grabs my phone for some reason,
Oh God, she's probably like, what is this?
she's like,
What is all this?
"You can't even handle any of this crap that you're looking at." I'm like, yeah, that is the whole point of a dude. What does the idea of being able to handle anything have to do with it?
Mhm.
I don't know if women understand how dudes get down. So okay, all right.
Yeah.
You were looking for something? Did you find more knives and axes or something?
Oh, I found a whole bag of knives behind me here, but
Okay. Are we getting,
literally a whole bag of knives.
Are we going to see any of these or?
Well, this one that I picked up is it looks like a K-bar, an old school K-bar, but what happened at some point, the blade got reground. I don't know if the blade got broken and then they reground the blade.
Huh.
But I didn't do this, but it says Camless,
Oh,
New
it's
York,
Camless. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good blade.
and
That's a good
USN.
company?
So this is a Navy knife, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as
So,
hell.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
it's just been resharpened, yeah. So, and the sheath has got somebody's name actually, R. Johnson or something like that in the name, and then it's
That's really
Huh.
cool. That's super
Oh,
sweet.
okay.
it needs to be repaired.
Yeah. So someone used that in service then.
Oh yeah, this is a real one. This could have been, who
Mhm.
knows? This is what this thing would have been.
Hmm.
That's one thing about these old knives like this, especially like this. It looks like it was used. You never know.
Oh, that's
This
well
might have been
used.
This might have been on Ewo or something like that.
Yeah.
Guadalcanal or
Yeah. Yeah. That's seen some action.
in my house, all else fails. There's a kukri someplace.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. By the way, in that terminal list, there's some badass axes in there. There's some cool axes and stuff like that in the terminal list TV show on Amazon Prime.
I already told Marley we're gonna give it a watch tonight.
Oh, okay.
Once we're done with the podcast,
Yeah.
we're gonna go watch a couple
Yeah.
episodes.
I ain't getting
Uh,
The problem, what's funny? The problem with me that Marley has is I am not a binge watcher. I will put in like 2 episodes, and then I'm pretty well like, okay, I'm good.
And you're like, that's it? You limit yourself?
Marley hates that I can limit my watch time because she's like, I want to finish the whole thing. I'm like, when
Yeah.
we did Jack Reacher, which by the way, for anybody that hasn't seen Jack Reacher, that was also excellent.
Yeah, that's that big dude. What's that guy's name? The big dude.
Alan something other
Yeah. Mhm.
something Richtman. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Really good. But Marley wanted to binge the entire thing in one night, and I put it off. I was like, we'll do 2 episodes a night. We'll get through it, and then we'll have something to look forward to. And she was.
Oh
she
my
hated
god,
it.
that's
She hated it.
You're crazy. Lola
Yeah,
and I
she
looked
hated
at
it.
that whole thing the whole way through, man. That was like,
I know.
yeah,
She
we were
wanted
up
to do the
until
same thing,
3
and I was
o'clock
like,
in the morning.
"No,
Yeah.
we need to go to bed."
No, you can't let go. You stay off for the ride.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted in on it for the entire time.
No, that was good. Okay, Walt, you got another knife. What you got?
Yeah, this is actually after World War II. The bayonet making companies had a lot of.
Oh, I like this as a kind of
Blanks.
Tonto-ish. Yeah.
This is
Had shit
the
tons
taking
blanks
of
sitting around.
bayonet parts and turning them into a civilian knife.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this is called a cutmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
And I'm trying to see the name of the manufacturer again. I forget what it was.
You could do a channel just on your knives, Walt.
In Utica or Attica, Utica, how do you say that? Whatever.
New York, Utica, New
Yeah,
York.
Utica,
Yeah,
New York.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah, they had seconds pieces and they had leftover pieces. So what they did was
Well,
they turned them into
had so
civilian.
many chunks of blanks sitting around.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't.
Mhm.
You know, after when World War II came to an end, that's one of these like amazing stories. I think it's amazing. You know, we were in the height of making shit. I mean, they were getting ready to go to Japan. They were making stuff by the ton. So all of a sudden, it's like, all right, everybody's out of, everybody's laid off, everybody's gone. So what do you do with all this stuff that the military's already paid for? The government's paid for a lot of this already.
Mm-hmm.
So there were some shady deals going on here and there, and
No.
some shady going on, and
Mm-hmm.
but you imagine if you got a tank factory making tanks by the hundreds, and all of a sudden you stop in mid-process and there's pieces over there being made and pieces being over there.
That's what led us to where we are today.
Well, the industrial complex thing.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Industrial military complex.
That has
led
led
us
us
to
to
where
where
we
we are now. We're just
But-
getting enough of it.
So, anyways, this knife was a result of having extra parts and pieces after the war, and they turned them into civilian knives.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this from, I think my uncle had this, and it was a little ratty looking. And I basically took it apart and reparked it. This is this is an aftermarket sheet. This is not an original sheet. So.
Okay, yeah, that looks kind of fresh.
Yeah, it's like new. It's
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a knife collector. I'm, I guess, a knife
Enthusiast.
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
You're a
hoarder.
knife. You're a knifeosaur. A knifeosaur.
Knifeosaurus, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things.
I
you don't
think
you collect
Walter
things until
hoards
you-
a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. Here you
Yeah.
go, Patrick. This was one of my better buys.
Oh, oof. I still don't have one. I need one.
Uh-huh.
I need a
Is
good one.
This
Is that Baker
this
Light?
one. Yes, that's the Bakelite
That's the
stuff.
good
Yeah. I don't
stuff.
know if this is Russian or Polish. I can't remember which.
Why
one
is
it
this the good stuff?
or Bulgarian?
Because
maybe.
it's just more rare
Ah!
than modern stuff.
This is Circle 10, my friend. Circle
That
10.
is Bulgarian.
Yeah,
Fancy
But-
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian. Yeah. So, but for your AK-74 guys, I mean, come on, you got to have yourself one of these to go with it.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
One day I will fix myself.
Yeah, this was a deal I ran across where they were selling. I bought a bunch of bayonets. It was one of these deals where they had X amount of bayonets, and I bought them. And some of them were like this, and some of them were just run-of-the-mill ones. And I kept a few of the nice ones, and my dad sold the rest of them. So, but yeah, no, this is cool. These things have went up in value. I mean, right now bayonets, this probably pull $100 for this bayonet easy without even flinching an eye. So
Money, Russian or Circle 10 stuff, Bulgarian stuff has skyrocketed.
I'm trying to.
And it's good stuff. It's just like, Jesus.
So is it priced you out of the market, or are you still in the market?
For
For
me,
a
yeah, no, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought anything AK in a long time because of the prices.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is first gen AK bayonet, first generation style. I'm looking for a date on this thing. I'm trying
Yeah,
to see
that
what
looks
makes it a
very
date.
lethal.
Well,
Damn.
it's just the early style was slid over the, what is it? Over the brake and then
Hmm.
back by the bayonet lug, I think. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
I'm looking for a date though. Maybe I can't find it. I don't know. Whatever. But
Do you actually
Yeah.
pair? Do you actually pair these bayonets up with the AKs or whatever that they're supposed to go with. Like how Sam, when I was at Sam's place, let me see, I think I have a picture of that. We've done some video. The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. Yeah, so like right here at Sam's place, right? He
has a whole room set up for this.
Yeah, he's got most of those with the bayonets and everything on it. So, have you ever done that or no?
It's hard to store the rifles with the bayonets if you don't have a whole room to do it in.
You need, it gets real tall, especially the older stuff. Yeah. They get tall very quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's a project. I need some grips. This is like an M16 bayonet. I'll tell you a story. I bought this. Cool. I think I bought this bayonet from Sportsman's Guide, and they described them as like in good condition.
That's some high-level BS right there.
When it showed up, it was a wee bit crusty underneath the metal on the handle, so I stripped off the grips, and I need a set of grips, and I parked it. So that's
that looks cool like that, though. I kind of like that skeletonized look right
Skeletor.
there.
It's not good on your hand, though.
Yeah, true.
I got two in the safe. I have one for the 1903 Springfield and one for the M1 Garand. The Springfield one is an old one that was chopped down from a 1907 bayonet, which was the real long ones. During World War II, they took all those really old ones, the really long ones, and chopped them off and made them the Garand length ones. So I have one of each. I have a chopped one and an original Garand one.
Mm-hmm.
But I love mine. I love bayonets. I think they're cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this
any
one?
Advice? This is an M1 carbine bayonet, an Italian M1 carbine, if I'm not mistaken. Bayonet, I believe. If those folks that like this kind of stuff, if you see something come available and the price is not bad, buy it. Because you'll later on go, why didn't I buy that bayonet for $15? Now they want $50 for it. I can tell you an example of that. There used to be a company called Springfield Sporters. It was a parts company up someplace in the Northeast. Had lots and lots of surplus gun parts. And one time I was flipping through their ad one time. This is old school. Flipping through a paper ad and I see, or someplace on the internet, and I see these bayonets for like $15 or $20 a piece. And I'm like, Brazilian Mauser or something like that. So I ordered 2 or 3 of them, and I got them in, and they were really nice, all brass and all kinds of, really nice looking things. And well, Springfield Sporters got sold to multiple people in an auction, and now those bayonets show up for $50, $60, $70 a piece, or $100 a piece, depending on the manufacturer. So
yeah.
If you see a good day on a bayonet, you can't go wrong on bayonets.
Your dad must have a bunch of those. How's he doing, by the way?
No, my dad?
Yeah.
My dad sells everything he gets his hands on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is he feeling better?
Yeah, I saw him today. Actually, he came in the shop today. Yeah, he's on some different medicine, I think, and I didn't. We found his original doctor, before all this stuff started, and I went in and they prescribed this one medicine, and I was like, he wasn't taking this before. So come to find out, they called us back and said, well, in 2020 he was just prescribed with an overactive thyroid. So with an overactive thyroid, you start to lose weight and muscle mass, and it can affect your attitude and
temperament.
So,
I think.
yes, it can make you temperamental, I guess they say.
So anyways, he was supposed to be taking it, but he wasn't.
Probably, yeah. That's what it sounds like. So,
I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing.
Right? No, I get it, yeah.
Please feel free to.
Oh God.
I mean, isn't it kind of obvious? He has all those issues.
Yeah. So, no, he was here today, and he what was he in for? Oh, I forgot what he was in for. He wanted to take his trailer back home and his big lawnmower that I took back after he got sick. So I said, hey, no problem, man. There's the trailer. We'll load the lawnmower up. And
yeah. Isn't that my lawnmower that you guys fixed up?
No. He just bought a new battery for that lawnmower.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking about like a big tractor.
No, that big walk behind bush mower.
Oh, the
that he
big
had.
bush. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I could use that right now, actually.
Well, I'd like to watch you bush mow for a while in this heat, man. It'll beat your bush right down, man.
Listen, I haven't had the operation to get a bush, so
bush mowing is real man's work. I have to tell you.
Oh, it's
Especially
in this weather. Yeah,
yeah. Because you have to walk with the mower and work it and go over things and
the frickin' bugs and insects are eating you alive.
Well,
I mean, here on this property, these things will. I've told people, man, you lay down out there, see what happens to you.
No, those bugs are horrific.
Yeah, they will chew you up.
DCG44S. My Mosins that are in my little safe over here, one of them, I've got them turned upside down, the bayonets, so the bayonets go along the handguard.
Yeah. So he says, DCG44 says, try fitting a Mosin 9130 with bayonet in a safe or trap door.
They don't fit well, is the answer.
They don't fit very well, no.
Yeah. That's not how it goes.
My bayonets from my Mosins are not like matching ones where the numbers match, because that's rare as hen's teeth to find a matching Mosin bayonet. But I do have bayonets for all three of them, by the way. So
yeah,
I do as well. I got a Mosin.
So here's something I was trying to talk to you guys about, and you were ignoring me. So I'm gonna now trap you on the podcast and force your asses to answer the questions here. BRN, Barnauls BRN. So there's a 300 blackout, 223 wild, there's 762, okay, and now 762. You guys don't want to do a project with a 762? What's the problem?
I told you that I want a 16-inch barrel. I don't want to monkey around with a 10-inch barrel.
Why? What's the thing? What's wrong with the 10-inch barrel?
It's just, I don't know. You want to do it because it's available right now, right?
No, I thought the 10-inch barrel's cool. I want to know, why is the 10-inch barrel not cool?
Well, okay.
Here's why. I was going to try to see if there's a way to make it, with the 10-inch barrel integrally suppressed, but that's how my brain works a little differently. Compare,
if you want to compare that to an AK, say, or my PSA AR styled AK mag gun that I have. Remember that one? You want to get like a 16-inch barrel or something. That's just
okay. So you're just talking about like effectiveness. That's what you're saying, right?
And then once you get done with it, is something you're going to keep? Something's going to get, something somebody else is supposed to buy? What's the deal? I don't understand what you like. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm just what. Do you understand this, Patrick? What is he saying? I'm just trying to. I personally don't want to buy a 10. I have enough 10-inch small barreled stuff. I personally don't want to buy a short barreled stuff. And I think about the future after we're going through some wacky times coming up here. You think it's gotten wacky already? It's going to get really wacky in a little bit. And when they say you can't have a brace, what are you going to do with all of them?
Well, I was thinking it would make a cool SBR 762. It'll throw some flames when you're shooting with the short barrel.
It certainly will.
Yeah, but we could suppress it as well, make it a machine. Put it on a machine gun lower. And I was just thinking it would be cool. I was thinking maybe you could do some kind of. Can you do a triangle stock for the AR lowers for that or no?
I'm just saying.
You can put any kind of stock you want on those guns because they don't have any. They don't have any.
I am just spitballing ideas to see what this is. The genius that is me. And the genius that's supposed to be you guys is you're supposed to figure out my genius when it's in my mind, creating geniosity. You're supposed to put it into the real world geniusly.
And that's what I was trying to do, but he just didn't want to hear it.
I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool to, it'll, in my opinion, look cool. You're trying to be practical, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the future myself. So.
The future.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucked the future is? In the future, you will have to get a permit for that file. All those axes will require a permit. All those axes you just showed will be machine guns in the future.
The axes. Don't ask me that again now, you hear me? Don't ask me that question.
Do you want to make a bet? If these people could wave a wand and ban all guns, you think they'll just, you know what, that's good. I think we're good.
Well, I'll go back
in
history.
We don't have to ban anything else.
For all you younglings that were still sucking on your thumb back in the old days, read Handgun Control's agenda from the old handgun control. It used to be called handgun control. Now it's something else and something else and something else.
Mm-hmm.
All the way down to little bitty pocket knives. So just if you can find it, read it.
Yeah.
You'll.
Yeah, what's kind of stuff? There was I think they're still trying to push through another assault weapons ban, right?
Oh yes,
working on it now.
Yeah.
There's no sense in stopping now.
Yeah, well, I saw some places saying it was kind of stalled or whatever. I don't know. Politics might be playing a role in that. What do you guys think about old Brandon getting the COVID-itis?
One thing that it's always surprised me about, even when who before
Trump
before
had it?
him, yeah, I mean you have this. Can't you just say stay the f away from me?
As the president, well, he's not able to say anything to anybody. He just gets led around by the nose to wherever they want him to go,
Well, I'm not talking well, yeah, this one now, yeah, but I don't think Trump is that way. I don't get that whole thing.
I don't think there's no way to stop. Well, first of all,
okay,
the COVID is now like the flu.
It's a cold. It's a cold. It's not even a flu. It's a cold.
You cannot stop. There's nothing you could do to stop him getting it. And he was quadruple vaxxed. And I think Lola,
it doesn't make any difference because.
Yeah, Lola was saying that that now the policy is you have to be quintuple vaxxed. Like 5 times. I couldn't.
It will never be enough.
Let's see how safe that is when you're throwing 4 different vaccinations into that RNA thing and all that. So
Joe Biden is already 4 times vaxxed, but Lola was saying no. Now they're recommending 5 times vaxxed. I'm like, the people are just gonna die.
He's double vaxxed and double boosted.
What the hell? What are we talking about here? You will get it. That you're giving it to yourself. You're giving. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that.
I don't even understand why to be honest with you, why it's even a deal with him.
Yeah. By the way, Armament and Axes gave $5 there, so thanks to Armament and Axes, and his thing is question mark, which I have no idea what the hell that means. What is he? You got to tell me specifically what you're question marking. Why are you triple question marking something? I don't know what Armament and Axes. But yeah, so I don't know how much vax people are going to get. You need to just build up natural immunity.
And I don't know who's still falling for this whole scheme. It doesn't. I mean, look at the facts. It doesn't stop you from getting nothing. You're not gonna. It didn't stop you when you had when there was COVID going around. It didn't stop nothing. You just didn't get it. That's why you didn't get it. I mean, I didn't get it. Well, okay, back up. I got it. I got something in January when it first started at the SHOT Show, and then after Christmas was that not? Whatever year that was.
Out of the 3 of us, who officially had it and it was
documented,
verified? Yeah, Patrick.
I had it for sure. Yeah.
You had it, okay, and that was verified, right? That you had it.
Yep.
Okay, Walt.
Nothing.
verified?
I didn't get tested, but other people in the family did. So
Yeah, yeah. Because I've done a lot of testing. Even I think like I don't know, some time ago, recently, I did one of those home tests to see, and it still was negative. But when I think my son got it from his girlfriend, and all of us here in the house went and got tested because we were all in the house together, none of us had COVID, not officially. The only thing that we might have had is going back, like you're saying, back to like either 2019 or 2020, whenever that
January
was.
2020.
Yeah, we did have something, but I remember when I went in to get tested for that at the hospital, they said you have the B strain of the flu. So, I mean, let's.
That ain't be COVID.
Yeah, DCG 44 says monkeypox vax coming right up. Yeah, keep it in your pants.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
protection. Take the mask off your face, put it on your schlong. Don't stick your schlong in anyone's
Monkeypox.
It's
Yeah.
very easy, it would seem, from the data out there. It seems that it would be very easy to not get monkeypox, but certain sectors of society just
Well, there's some things you have
can't
to
help
give up.
themselves.
No, there's some things you have to give up. So, just give up those things if you're worried about it. But like I said, if you put the mask from your face onto your schlong, that will go a long way to solving a lot of stuff. I think that's scientific. That's definitely no one. Yeah.
Something. You turn that damn news off. Just turn it off. I do not miss national news on anywhere. I don't even think about it no more.
Yeah. By the way, Armin and Axis says, here's the follow-up. You talking Axis or Armin and Axis? Here's another $5. So there you go. Because we're talking Armin and Axis, and yeah, but his kind of Axis is actually guitars. So there you go. You don't know about no Axis. You got the guitar Axis. That's what you're talking about. There you go.
Yo, Axis better get up and get out of here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other what other crazy stuff. I'm trying to think what's happened in this last week. It's all a blur.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, what was it? There was something.
There hasn't been any massive news, has there? I mean, if you watch this mainstream news, there's always something going on. But
Yeah, some nonsense. The stupid
Oh,
January 6th thing is still going. It's like
I
wow,
can't believe
you guys-
people
Well,
actually pay attention to that.
That
Yeah,
is going to be going until they're thrown out of
Elections.
office.
Until
Yeah.
Liz Cheney gets removed from office.
That is their new
Did
kicking.
Did Trump
thing.
decide whether or not he's going to run? I'm I'm going to say Trump's not going to run. What do you guys say?
Did you see that silly rant that Hillary Clinton went on about if Trump runs,
No.
about how he's bringing down he'll bring down the whole system and da da da, and then how can he? And it was just, how do you dare say that, you corrupt bitch? I mean, what is?
Yeah, Trump
You
can
know-
run if he wants to. I would rather that Trump not run, and I would think because
He's going to. I'm pretty.
if he runs, he
pretty
runs the
confident.
chance of losing, and that's going to be worse for him. A lot of that would be ego driven for him, but he's already been president. I'm glad I voted for him. I voted for him twice. He did some good stuff. I have no regrets over it. I think he also did some bad stuff, and I think that he's doing well enough helping getting other people into office. So I don't need to see him run, but it's up to him. It's a free country. You want to run, run.
Didn't I just see he got his plane repainted or something somewhere?
Did he? Uh-oh. So is that a sign?
You know what that means? He's firing up that.
Yeah. But I thought I
7
saw somewhere there was a poll, and they said between him and DeSantis, more people would rather DeSantis, which I agree with, except I'm a Floridian, and I think DeSantis is doing a great job for Florida, but we're not out of the woods.
Yeah, no.
So I would prefer to
We have
see. Yeah.
We have a lot of snakes and rats still running around in Florida politics. So.
Yeah. 42 Chilled said, yeah, listen to her. Like, yeah, how dare. Do you think she's going to run?
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
All you got to say
No,
is Benghazi.
no way.
Benghazi.
Yeah.
No way.
You think so, Patrick? You think she won't try it again, huh?
No, she's not running.
I don't think so. I think I'm hoping she's learned her lesson and will basically just play politics from the sideline. I wish she would no longer exist, but
I feel like she feel
that's
like the
not
first.
happening
Yeah,
anytime
I feel like she feel the first female presidency is promised to her as like her destiny or something.
God damn it. Did you send me that? No, Razor JB sent me that. Jimmy Carter, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who it was.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ford. I think it was Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Being interviewed by a kid saying, "Oh, do you think we'll have first female president anytime soon?" He said, "Well, I think this is how it's going to happen. One party will elect a female vice president, then the president will get
COVID.
lived,
Yeah.
unlived,
or we already
unalived.
had the first female president. We already,
It wasn't Michelle Obama.
I'm putting my eyebrows.
That's definitely not a female. Michael Obama did not run. No.
Oh boy. Okay, listen, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com.
Okay, so 42 Chilled is saying here, we're gonna start wrapping up here in a second. 42 Chilled is saying that at the TPUSA summit, attendees said they would vote for Trump in 2024. Let's see, what is this?
78%.
78%, yeah. And then what was it? DeSantis got, what did he say? 19%. And 1% said they'll vote for South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. So there you go. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know. I stick to what I say. I think Trump is not going to do it because he'll run the risk of losing, and I think it would be ego-driven, in my personal opinion. If it came down to it, and it was someone on the left and Trump, at the end, but I'm going to say that it's probably not the best thing for him to do. I think he's doing a lot of good helping people get elected out there. He's already been president. He could keep doing that, and we should have other folks out there that we could rely on to be president and send us in the right direction. So that's my thing about it. So, and Hillary, I don't know, man. I think she probably will make a run, but I think that Michelle Obama may be thinking about. Huh?
Michelle. There's a lot of closets in the Obama. There's a lot of things in the Obama closet.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, and 42 Chill says the TP stands for Turning Point. So Turning Point USA, that was their poll. So there you go. I stand corrected. Okay, so listen, we should wrap it up here. We're already over the 9 o'clock hour. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be. I have no idea what we're going to be doing, but we'll be doing something.
You had a lawyer coming on tomorrow, didn't you?
Oh, do we?
Matt.
That's what, yeah.
Oh, Matt LaRossiere. Oh, yeah, Matt LaRossiere is coming on tomorrow. Yeah, damn.
At least that's what Lola told us.
Yes. No, that's true. Matt LaRossiere will be on. Fudbusters will be on. I know, Patrick, you can't make it. I don't know if Walter can make it or not.
We're playing board games tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, it's your board game night.
Board game night.
Listen, you got to enjoy that.
We're not changing. I already told Marley we're going to do what we can to maintain board game night, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, there's no reason why you can't.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Put
the kid to bed, and we're going to play board games.
Yeah, just put them in those little rocker things, man. These little things you put them in, and they bounce a little bit.
Be fine.
We
have a friend. Go ahead, Walter. Sorry.
Let the younglings run themselves out. Some of these people start this shit where they got to put them to bed every night at the same time. And they're up all night screwing around and screaming and howling. We just let them run till they pass out.
Mm-hmm. I'm for it.
You see them laying on the floor like.
Yep.
It's like,
and that's when you know they're tired.
Yeah. Now the video game schedule might be compromised. Go ahead.
My parents kicked my ass to the outside And then by the time it was time to come in for dinner, I was good and tired.
A little baby, they just put him out the door like, hey, you know what?
Well, when I was a toddler in a middleman, whatever you call him, we've had a lot of outdoor time. We spent tons of time outside.
Yeah, Armament Access says, peace to all, stay 2A strong, and Hank's a dork. There you go. So, yeah. Okay, all right, so Patrick, tell the folks, are you able to post videos yet? And then,
Yes, I'm back up. I posted I haven't posted any videos, but I am back and able to do so. I just haven't done it yet. I just need to get the time. I just need to take the time and go and do some stuff. It's been one of those where it's hot. I wake up and I'm like, it's too goddamn hot. I don't want to go do this. And then I don't do it. So I just need to get motivated and produce some content. I'm going to do something on this eventually. We're going to compare it to, say, something like this. So we got stuff coming up.
Yeah. Dig down deep and get the motivation, damn it.
I know. YouTube.com/babyfaceP or baby_faceP on Instagram if you want to follow me. Instagram is the best place. I post there more than I post on YouTube. And it's just shenanigans.
Yeah, and buckshot.
Instagram tends to be shenanigans and the dog, so it's good.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Walt, same thing for you.
Well, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's Safety Harbor Firearms. And then you can also find it Dirtfoot Racing, which there hasn't been too many shenanigans on there. But I'm going to be posting. I'm going to try to do 3 a days. So stay tuned. It could get really shenanigan filled.
Yeah. You said it's easy, so it's easy. Let's see you do it, Let's see how easy it is, old man.
That's a challenge.
There you go. 42 Chilled is reminding us of Rick Ector's July 30th and 31st in Detroit. I'm sorry, Walt, I cut you off.
Rick Ector.
Yeah, he was on the show last week. He's got LAID. That's the name of the organization, Legally Armed in Detroit.
Oh, dear. Okay.
He got laid on the show.
They're so basically they're having classes for women to get women into firearms and stuff like that in Detroit.
They have classes to get women laid,
and it's called LAID. I'm not making that up. That is the name.
Well, you gotta have a catchy title, or people forget.
Yeah. No, it's cool. He's a cool dude, and he was on last week. If you guys want to run back and take a look at that episode. So yeah, big thanks to both of these guys. Make sure you check out Babyface P as well as Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms, Stan Parts.
Oh, wait a minute. American Bulldog brought up mower death. If you get a chance, you guys want to see some old videos from another time, check out mower death.
Absolutely.
On YouTube.
Very good one.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to run in the end. Who's doing the words of wisdom when we get back? I'm going to run the end in, and we're going to come back here in a couple seconds. Words of wisdom.
Sure, I can.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to rip the audio out of this, throw it up on iTunes, all your favorite places to listen to audio podcasts from. We're all over the place, so just look for the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, and you will find it. You can even go to hankstrange.com and get it. Okay, Walt, words of wisdom.
DCG44S, he came up with something in the chat that says hot weather equals later. I know, I get that feeling every time. This weekend I was later working on the van. I was helping Will with some other stuff, but eventually later turns into it's nice out, and guess what? You don't got your project done. So
yeah,
drink you up some liquid, go out and sweat a while.
Take some salt packets. Just you'll feel better.
Eat, drink. Don't be stupid and get go heat stroke or nothing, and then go back inside. And for me, I jump in the shower, chill off, and cool off, and then just chill out.
Yeah,
and then I sleep so much better when I get things accomplished. It's amazing. When I get a project done at night, I'm restful.
When you don't have it on your brain, I feel the same way. Absolutely the same way.
It just runs like this. It's like, shut the F off. Come on, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. Okay, well said. Well said. I'm going to press the buttons. We're out of here. Hold on a second. Let me press it. Make sure I press it right. Press it right. Press it good.